Okay, hello everybody. Today is my union of Facebook address, whatever, blah 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 bullshit. Let me just say that if you don't like whatever I have to say, don't fucking watch this video. All negative comments will be deleted and I will probably block you, because I don't feel like putting up with shit. If you're an intelligent person, you want to have intelligent debate, I don't mind, but if you're, stupid or you just don't know what you're talking about, just stop, because I'm not going to waste my time. And let me start off with saying today on April 15th, 2013 was a very tragic event that happened in the state of Massachusetts, city of Boston, at the Boston Marathon. Over, 138 people injured, 4 killed, one of them including an 8-year-old boy. And let me just also say the race was dedicated to the 26 victims of Sandy Hook, because it's a 26-mile race. And Sandy Hook shooting took place on 12/14, December 14th. 12 plus 14 equals 26. They held a 26-second moment of silence before the race started. And where the first bomb went off was where all the families were staying under VIP, by the tents by the side. That's where the first bomb went off, and did kill 3 of them. One of them was the 8-year-old boy, who was a relative of some sort. We haven't gotten that far yet, and most news outlets have not even released this yet, because the government keeps a close knit on what they want to let out. And also, people are saying it's a white supremacist group or this and that. If it was a white supremacist group, why the fuck would they blow up a bunch of white people? I'm sorry, but no, I know all about that shit. They try to preserve the white race or whatever. They wouldn't waste their time. It was not a lone individual. There would have been no way they could have planned all of that. Let me just start off also by saying any races or any things like this, security covers the entire event. I was just watching the news, and the Erie County Sheriff's Bomb Squad leader even says for Buffalo and all of them, they go over every single foot of the entire race and scatter and make sure that it's completely safe. So how did all these bombs actually get put there? What I'm thinking is the security personnel was infiltrated. And whatever. The group or individuals, whoever took part in this, had help. This was obviously a well-planned out event, because as one woman was saying, the bomb was timed to go off when most people were finishing the race. Certain people finished way before or way behind, but the majority of the people were just finishing the race when the bomb went off. So they knew everything. They had it all planned. Of course, President Obama and State of the Union or whatever are going, they do have suspects in custody, last I heard. They're going to try, I can already tell you this right now, they're going to try to blame it either on Koreans or Middle Easterns. Those are the 2 that we are after right now, and they're going to use it as an excuse to start a war. That is all our government is after. And anybody who believes half the shit the government tells us, you're not right up there. Like, if they told us everything they knew, holy shit, it would be a crazy, we'd be like some third world country running around doing rioting every day. They're not going to tell us that shit. They're trying to keep control. And I also think it had to do with some of the far-right gun right activists who were retaliating against the Sandy Hook families because of that tragic event. The United States has been cracking down on guns and weapons and taking our rights away. I'm very against taking our guns away. People kill people. Guns don't. But there are crazy people out there who really are obsessed with guns who would probably do anything. So, in another thing, let's just go back to the attack on Benghazi that happened a while back. President Obama and Secretary of State Hillary Clinton stuck to the story for weeks that it was because of some crazy person's video of them deprecating the Prophet Muhammad. And then we lost Ambassador Stevens over there and 3 other very important government officials, and we did nothing to help. We knew it was coming in advance. They knew, but they didn't do anything about it. They knew, they had credible information that there was going to be an attack on the compound, and they did nothing about it. And then weeks, maybe even, I think it was a month and a half later, they finally admitted it, and then more details kept coming out, and the Republicans put a lot of pressure on them. Do you think it's any coincidence Hillary Clinton resigned as Secretary of State? She claimed that she had head problems and couldn't properly do her job. She's running around fine, campaigning to be next president and all this other stuff right now. Pretty sure that she is fine, and the reason why she resigned was because of what happened. She's never going to make it to be president. I'm sorry. And also, another thing about our government that you may not really realize is look how fast our government and Obama was so quick to invade Libya and liberate them, and Egypt and liberate them. But look at Syria. President Bashir Assad and his army have killed over 90,000 people. They are committing war on crimes against humanity over there, and we are doing nothing. We've been saying, let's try to put sanctions on them. Let's try to do this. Let's try to do that. What was so different between Libya and Egypt? Let me tell you, the difference is, guess who Syria's major ally is? Russia. And guess who Russia's ally is? China. So you know what? If our country was really for the greater good, they would have done something in Syria by now. But you know what? They're letting all the crimes against humanity go on in Syria and saying, no, let's let sanctions work. Let's do this. Let's do that. Same with Iran. I know there's a big thing going on about Iran with the nuclear weapons, nuclear this. Guess who was Iran's major ally also? Russia. So we didn't do anything to them, but North Korea mentions friggin' nuclear weapons, and boom, boom, we're going crazy, and this and that, getting ready to go on war with North Korea, but it's okay for Iran to do it. We're just going to hit them with sanctions. That'll teach them. Low food prices and high oil for you. You're not going to bomb us or anything. Like, yeah, did that really work? No. Our government lies. Same with the CIA. They torture people every day to get information that may not even be true. The government just puts out things that the people want to hear, that we want, that to make us feel safe. We're really not safe. There's terrorists, and there's serial killers, and there's everything. They are on the loose. They are coming for us. Like, shit is about to go fucking down, and when shit hits the fan, I really hope you guys are all prepared, because I already know what to do, where to go, everything. I'm obviously not going to, like, tell you guys all that, because then, there'll be a mob of fucking crazy people all looking, for help from me. But you guys really need to prepare. The end is coming. And once this stuff goes off with Korea, China's going to get involved, and let me just also say, their missiles will never make it to the United States. They're threatening to bomb United States bases in Guam, the territory of Guam. Their missiles will not reach us. It would have to go over numerous countries who would then shoot them down even before they could hit us. So us on the continental United States, we are safe from North Korea. Our territories and military bases, unfortunately, are not safe. But anyways, if they do that, they will probably be severely fucked. So, that's enough about North Korea. There's been a lot of government cover-up conspiracies. I'm not even going to get to 9/11 because that's some whole new shit that I just don't have time to talk about, and I'm trying to make this video not that long. What people really need to do is when they hear of, events or tragic events like this, is not just watch one news channel, because a lot, like CNN is a Democratic channel, Fox News is a Republican channel, CBS is neutral, just like the New York Times, that is a liberal newspaper. So is the USA Today, the Buffalo News. The Huffington Post is more conservative. The conservatives and the liberals, the Democrats, the Republicans, they're all going to put out different things. And another thing about Democrats and Republicans, there was a test done that I read about, and all the Democrats and all the Republicans were given the same scenarios about abortion and about this, and they were switched, and over 60% backed the Republicans' theory that they thought was the Democrats' theory. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope you do. Same with vice versa. So most people just only listen and go and are so dedicated to their party that they don't care what it is. They're just going to go for it because that's what their party says. I tend to lean more Republican ideas, but I stay independent most of the time. I try to look at both sides. This government is just so they make us believe, they try to brainwash. They want to take our rights away, they want to take our freedom of speech away, they want to take our guns away. They are going to turn this country into a communist country. They want to make us all government dependent. And look at the healthcare reform. They want to, people who have Medicaid are getting screwed over. They can't find a doctor to go to anymore. Hospitals aren't even taking them. Before Obama's plan, yes, doctors were taking Medicaid, but now they're being forced. They're not taking them anymore. Same with welfare and Social Security. People are deciding to live off of welfare and Social Security and just have a ton of kids and think it's okay. Our country was not founded on sitting on our fucking ass and getting money from the government. Our country was founded on hard-working, Americans and Europeans and everything. And it's just crazy to think where we're going. People's ideas of living consist of living in an apartment, and there's nothing wrong with living in an apartment if you work, but living off of Social Security, having 8 kids, collecting massive amounts of tax money each year, and then going to spend it on drugs. And then there was an outcry about them trying to drug test welfare, use welfare recipients. If you're gonna get free fucking money from the government, you damn well better fucking take a drug test. That's all I know. I don't care if you do drugs or not. You're getting money from us. You do what the government says. And about that, I think I completely agree with with Republicans on we don't need to raise taxes. Taxes is not the answer. Let me just say that raising taxes helps nobody. People who think, oh yeah, let's tax the big businesses. You tax the big businesses who own all the major companies, who all the small-time workers work for. Half their workforce will get cut. Wages will be lowered. Benefits will be cut. So taxing the wealthy isn't going to do anything. And they're spending so much money on education. Even in the city of Buffalo alone is the second highest in the nation. And over half of the city of Buffalo's students drop out. Or they don't even. Why are we trying to spend so much money on education that kids don't even want? Screw them. If they want to be nobodies, let them be nobodies. We need to educate our teachers more to teach our children and teach the kids more. And longer school days is not the answer either. So you guys need, whoever's watching this, you need to get that out of your head. This video is kind of long. It's like 12 minutes. I've pretty much got a rundown on everything. I mean, just amazed at some of the things the government does and makes us try to believe. Don't be a fool. Look at the obvious. Think about all the different scenarios what you hear. When you vote, look at all the options and look at all the candidates, because we the people decide who we put in office. And that is true, except the president. The president is run on the Electoral College, and that's already fixed. Sad to say. But our local congressmen, our local judges, our local city councils, they are all picked by us. Same with our state legislators, our senators, our representatives. They are all picked by us. Be careful who you choose. Those are the people that are running our lives and decide whether, shit goes fucking down or shit goes good. Alright, that's the video. Hopefully I can get this up. It's really long. Alright.